Domestic Contradictions, the continuing story of a sickening experiment in building socialism in one room. Episode 11, The Young Barefoot Doctors. Another morning breaks in the sparsely appointed room where our 8 communards, Nigel, Dee, Grace, Clive, Cherry, Conrad, and the children Anne and Zack, struggle to live a correct line. Crumbs litter the tabletop. The positions vacant section of today's paper has already been wrapped around last night's prawn shells. Anne and Zack have been hustled off to school for their daily attempt to camouflage themselves as ordinary children. The silence in the room, occupied at this hour only by the long estranged couple, Dee and Clive, is broken by the postie's knock.
That must be the postie, Dee. Anything for me?
Nah, only the same old monthly dentist bill.
When will they get the message? I'll send it back every time with "not known" at this address written on the envelope.
Hey, look at this. An invite to an IBM party.
Oh, how did you get a Guernsey?
I used to work for them. Remember that computer programming course I did back in 1972? They're having a turn at the Hilton. And it's for the 4th of July, the turds. How pathetic. I'm never going near those bastards again. Let's have a cup of coffee.
Hey, hang on, Dee, hang on. Hey, don't can it yet. What sort of a turn?
Now have a look for yourself.
A celebratory lunch. Hey, what's the matter with you? Are you losing your touch? It's a free feed and free booze. And it's today. I'll go if you don't want to.
Don't be a clown. They wouldn't let you in without a ticket, and that one's got my name on it. Come on, Clive, chuck it in the bin. Quite apart from the political significance of celebrating the 4th of July with anyone, let alone a bunch of American businessmen, that's not our scene anymore. We've moved on.
Speak for yourself. I'm not averse to a spot of revisionism if there's a free drink thrown in.
You worm. Anyone could buy you.
Look, Dee, they're giving things away. What do you want, woman? Since when have we been too proud to accept a handout? Now, how long since you stood in front of one of those ice sculptures with an oyster in every crevice? How long since you drank a brandy Alexander?
Oysters? Do you reckon? God, I haven't laid eyes on a brandy Alexander since the Southern Cross upped the price to $1.40 and stopped putting the cherry in.
Dee, you deserve this party. Take the bastards for every oyster they've got. They owe it to you for all those mornings you had to imprison your body in pantyhose and a bra.
You've convinced me. I'll go. But only if I can wear my overalls.
Yeah, that's okay, but just put on a tie.
Funny bugger.
Okay, who's eating tonight? Anne, Zack, me, Cherry, Grace, Nigel. Where's Dee and Clive?
They went out to an IBM lunch somewhere, according to this note.
They went out together? I find that a bit hard to believe.
Some lunch. It's after 6 already. Here's Dee now.
Dee! What's wrong?
Oh, just let me lie down. Oh, kids, will you get this bloody Lego off my bed? Oh, no.
God, you're as red as a beetroot. Where have you been?
I've been down at the Oasis since about 4 having a Turkish bath.
And where's Clive? It was his turn to cook, but as usual he didn't show up, which makes me the mug again. Look, I'm fed up. It's time that rat copped a bit of criticism.
Shut up, Con. Can't you see this is serious? Are you in pain, Dee?
I feel rotten all over. I'm weak and shaky. I can hardly breathe. My back's killing me. My fingers are all wrinkly. And behind my eyes there's this weird humming, buzzing sort of sensation.
Yes, classic symptoms.
No.
A textbook description of an excess of mucus. I told you. You ought to lay off dairy products. You ought to get more roughage into you. You know, you can get a day's requirements of vital nutrients without ever touching cheese or milk.
What's this bloody vital nutrients crap? You get your entire vocab off the side of an all-brand packet.
What day in the month are you, Dee?
Right in the middle. That's not it.
She does get sick a lot, Grace.
Oh.
Look, I've been thinking, you don't suppose it's, well, I just wondered if it might be, the big C.
Cancer? Are you kidding? Look, go and draw with the kids, will you, Con, and stop getting under my feet.
Well, what about acupuncture? I've still got that do-it-yourself kit I bought at the China Fair.
Oh, what sort of tea are you making, Nigel? Don't give me any of that hippie stuff. It's like drinking a haystack. I want bushels or nothing.
You sound as if you're a bit better already, Dee. Perking up.
Oh, will you watch your language? It's a wonder I haven't perked up already. I feel terrible. Oh, it's probably hepatitis. Oh, I've seen those great nauseating greens you spit into the sink every morning when you get up, Con. Oh, God, you men are foul.
Don't be so uptight. It's a normal bodily function. What you're suffering from is a deep ontological insecurity, what Sartre calls distaste for the slimy.
Oh, Con, for pity's sake. I'm actually sick.
Dee, is it something you ate at the party? Was there seafood? Was it a good party?
Oh, gee.
Were you having fun before you started to feel ill?
God.
Where's Clive, anyway?
Oh, Grace, the party was ghastly. A nightmare. Oh, it was an absolute horror show. Clive loved it, of course. When it finished, he decided to stay on for the happy hour. The rat. I just jumped in a cab and went straight to the Turkish bath. Oh, but the worst thing was I ran into this bloke I used to work with.
Tell me more. Here's a tea. And something else really special. Here, I'll put it in the saucer.
Oh, what is it?
It's a ginseng root. I've been saving it for an emergency.
Oh, no.
And it's not like the fashionable capsules you buy down at Soul Food, all packaged and coated in plastic.
I don't think so.
This is the root of the ginseng plant itself.
Oh, no.
Straight out of the soil of the plain of Jars or wherever it is. Korea or somewhere. I got it at the Whole Foods restaurant, and it cost me $15. This is the real McCoy. Direct hit, main line.
Oh, well, what do I do with it?
No, I chew it. I'll sort of munch on it till the juice runs out and then swallow it.
I don't like the look of it. Is it fattening?
Look at me, Dee. Trust me. Would I give you a quack remedy? Would I?
It's not that I don't trust you, Nigel. I just don't like the colour and shape of that piece of root.
Dee, come on, open up. Pop the end of it in your mouth.
How many calories in half a centimetre? How long do I have to keep it in?
As long as you can as long as you can feel it doing you good. And while you're chewing it, I'll massage your head with this fantastic Japanese method my chiropractor taught me.
Here, rub some tiger balm on her head.
Not just anywhere, Cherry. Right over the third eye. Now open up, Dee. Come on, it'll fix you before you can say Jack Robin child.
Okay. Here, give us it. Oh, God, it's vile. It's putrid. It's poisonous. It's a sadistic trick.
Oh, what a great party!
Where have you been?
I stayed on for the happy hour. I was having such a good time I didn't notice the hour was over and ended up having to pay the full price for the last drink I ordered. Bastards!
Oh,
That's the way they get you in. Hey? What the hell, I feel fantastic. Hello, what's up with the old chook?
Oh,
Yeah. Feathers a bit ruffled, eh?
me.
A bit off colour, eh? A bit under par, Dee. I know what you need, my dear. Let me mix you another brandy Alexander. I haven't got one of those fancy cocktail shakers, but I've been known to toss off a pretty fair BA in an old Vegemite jar. Have we got any old jars? Or have you bloody ecology fanatics taken them all down to the food co-op? A hair of the dog is what you need, Dee. I saw you getting stuck into the brandy Alexanders over there at lunchtime.
Clive, not now. I don't want anything involving cream or butter or bread or lollies or puddings or potatoes or alcohol or fatty foods or fried foods or flour.
I didn't know you were on a diet,
No, I wasn't, but I am now.
What happened, Clive? What happened at the party?
I knew it! I knew it! It was that bloke in the powder blue suit and white shoes. He said something to her. She was feeling fine, hoeing into the booze and food, and suddenly he said something to her and she turned round and bolted. Dee, was it something about your weight? Was it, Dee? Come clean now.
He said, you certainly cast a larger shadow than you did 5 years ago. I knew I shouldn't care. I know he's a pig. I know it's just the overalls.
Dee, shut up. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's really backward to care what other people think about your appearance.
Oh, come off it, Con. I saw you sneaking onto the scales the other morning.
That was for karate. I need to know me weight.
You haven't been to karate for a year and a half.
Anyway, what are you doing with scales under your bed? I thought you feminists were supposed not to care about fashion.
Fashion? What's so fashionable about being healthy?
I always thought your weight problem was imaginary, Grace.
And I never noticed you being fat either, Dee. In fact, I've hardly ever seen you eat anything.
That's just the point. I'm a secret when everyone's asleep. And guts whole packets of finer wheats. Thick with butter.
Talking about eating, give me back me ginseng root. Good grief. In all the passion of self-criticism, she's chewed half an inch off the thing.
What's all that dark brown stuff over your teeth, Dee? You look as if you've been chewing beetle nut or something.
You're not sick at all.
Hey, she mightn't have been before, but she certainly is now. What's that?
Shut up, the lot of you, and pass me a basin.
Think about it, Dee. You'll be thinner in the morning. Just relax into it. Go with the flow. Don't push the river. It'll fly by itself.
Yeah, I've got the basin. Here it is. It's coming.
Is ginseng a CIA plot? Can D cold turkey off cholesterol? Was there an oyster in every crevice? For the answers to these questions, stoke yourself up at your local happy hour and miss the next demystifying episode of Domestic Contradictions.